What is going on, you guys, man? It's your boy Cheddar Cherry here to give you, honestly, the last, this ain't the last part of the gameplay, but it's gonna be probably the last episode for a while because I'm just losing interest in this game, drawn away from it,
I need to destroy
and
the radar
the
before
reasons
the drone
why
comes back
is
online.
because it's how it is written. It is all over the place to the point where it doesn't know what it wants to be. This game does not have its own identity. And like I said before in the past, that this game is actually a remake of Arkham City. And to me, it doesn't need to be that at all. And, you know, Arkham City was perfect to the point where Arkham Knight, they don't know what they want to focus on. They want to bring back too many things. And because of that, it gets so jumbled up that the story is not completed to me. It's not well done. It's not well crafted. Now, I'm pretty sure there's probably a script out there, so where whatever the original script was for it at the time probably was good. And Arkham Knight has been in development since see, when was I'm trying to figure, I don't know what year that was. Let me look that up. Actually, I'm not gonna look it up, but the Arkham Knight game has been in quite a sum of development since Arkham Origins. So it's been a good while. I don't remember when Arkham Origins came out. I think probably 2014, I would say. I'm about to look up the year because they had so long to do this, and that it was supposed to be one of the best games, one of the best Batman games.
Oh, Bruce.
And
I know how you feel about this Arkham wannabe.
there was a lot of
the same way I
hype
feel about
around
this
it.
cheap Joker
So
knockoff
Arkham
got in the
Origins
movie.
came out in 2013. 13, 14,
There
15,
can only be
16.
one Joker, Bats, and it's
So
me.
it's been in development almost about
Okay, us.
5
We
years.
did the right thing.
And it's been out
Massacre
for
the
only
Monster
probably
and
2 years.
purified the Joker gene pool.
So what went wrong? Too many people, man, in my opinion. Too many people in their hands in
I
the
can
cookie
use
jar.
the remote hacking device to temporarily
And that
blind the sentry gun.
Rocksteady is understaffed, and they want to do new things. They want to focus on other characters, other games, which I would really enjoy that probably more than another Arkham game. But the Arkham games are their money-making machines, you know. So Batman is right now is, you know, Rocksteady's, you know, money, and I feel though as if this was a quick paycheck grab to the point where, you know, we probably didn't need an Arkham game right away. Now, there was talk that there was going to be a Superman one, a Green Lantern one, but they didn't want to do Superman because
Alfred,
he's
I dealt
too
with the radar.
overpowered.
There's just the trivial matter
They
of
kind of
a
wanted to make it
long-range
almost
missile
like
launcher. Once it's been
the
taken
Arkham
care of,
series,
I can
but
deploy the Batwing to
I
scan
wouldn't see how that would have
cloudburst.
worked
I'm heading there now.
unless they gave us an alternate universe to where Batman died during Arkham City of some sort, and Metropolis got took over, and the same thing happened, and I don't see how that would be that would be a really short game, because it'd be very quick, because, you know, Superman is overpowered, and it wouldn't take him that long really just to go to the main source of the Arkham, what would it be called? Yeah, you know, Arkham City Metropolis or something. You know, it wouldn't take him that long to get over it. It wouldn't take him that long. It really, you know, would not
Stay in
take
the control
him
room and bring the
long
call
at
in
all.
remotely. I can't let the militia get
Just
in
for
here
that to happen.
enable the defenses.
So then there goes on with the Green Arrow one,
Alfred,
No
I
one
need
knows
you
what
to
happened to
lower the
that.
bridges.
Now there has been a little bit of a talk of leaked images to a new Arkham game,
System.
which is in development, supposed to be out probably, 2020, I would imagine.
Sir, Batman's lowering all
And
3 bridges into Founders Island.
Yet again,
The car to destroy the missile launcher.
I don't want to see an Arkham game right now. I just do not want to see it.
Yes, sir. What about the Batmobile?
I don't.
Activate the Cobra Squadron. Right into the ground.
I don't want to see an Arkham game right now. This right here is, Arkham Knight is the hate child of Rockstar. This game, really bad reviews, and depending on so much of things depending on so much of the Batmobile and
Batmobile spotted in Riker Heights.
a lot of the story within itself doesn't make sense either. To where,
Batman's here.
okay, for like for example, one of the parts that were set in this game, and I don't know I think a lot of people may have overlooked it,
Alpha target spotted in Drescher.
where we thought Jason Todd was dead. Okay. So we all did. And Batman thought he was dead in this game. Like, this is how shitty the writing is in this game. And then Jason Todd comes out and says, "You threw my ass in Arkham and left me to rot there." And he threw him in there like a week or a month prior to the events of Arkham Asylum. So Batman, where did the story just controversial in itself to where it doesn't make sense? Like, you wouldn't think that he would get revenge, and you didn't think of some sort of really keeping track on him.
Okay, I give up.
To where you got like I said, so much going on to where the story is so jumbled. And as I've been trying to do these narrations throughout the story mode of the game, it's just I remember why now it turned me off when I first played it. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It doesn't have its own
Good.
identity,
Are we still on schedule?
and that's a problem.
Your patience will be rewarded.
It's a problem that it does not have its own identity, because it doesn't know what it wants to be, and it's driving me off. It's driving me away from not wanting to do this game anymore. To where right now, as this is going up and being recorded, I'm doing the side missions just to pass the time, because I don't want to begin a new game right away. I just do not want to begin a new game right away. I don't want to. And so much of this can be so cut out of this game to where it's not needed. It really isn't. That's why the creators over at Telltale is making their own Batman series to say, hey, we know Arkham Knight sucked, and we know the bad publicity and the bad controversy and the reviews that it got and the money that was lost in it by Rocksteady, to where Telltale's making up for it, which I'm perfectly fine with, because it's not too far from the year 2020, and we don't need another Arkham game. I do not want another Arkham game for a while. I just don't. I don't want another Arkham game. It's too soon. It's this one, Arkham Knight, cannot live up to its 3 predecessors, Asylum, City, and Origins, and it's definitely not going to be held up to Arkham City.
You ready for a shock?
A game like Arkham City, as good as that is, only comes once in a blue moon for one franchise. I don't think you can ever relive that franchise like that, probably again for a while. And like I said, just so many people with their hands in the cookie jar with this one, just all over the place. I felt like their ideas really ran out because they're thinking to themselves, now, okay, we did Asylum, we did City, we did
The Arkham
Origins.
Tell me you
All
have a name.
three
I don't,
were
sir.
good. You know,
Of the few Arkham Asylum patients who weren't recaptured and
And,
sent to Arkham City, none of
you
you are
know,
capable of organizing and leading such an
Rocksteady,
assault.
in their minds,
He's not
it's
a
like,
ghost,
how
Alfred.
can
He's
we
got
top
training and a grudge. Widen the search to
Arkham
include anyone
City?
ever committed to Arkham because of me.
Sir?
And I felt like they
You
ran
heard
out
me.
of
That's a
ideas.
great
I
many
really did. I felt like, you know
individuals.
what, let's just remake
I know,
it and
Alfred.
call it Arkham Knight and
trusting
have
you to narrow
nothing
it
to do
down.
with the title. I would have been perfectly fine with it being the City of Fear, the original title. And that's why I was doing these narrations. I was actually giving you guys the original script on how it really would have been. Like, yeah, it's my version of the story put in with some of the original script of it. But like I said, I just don't want to continue this with this game anymore because the more I play into the story mode, there's so many slow-pacing parts so where the good parts ain't really till the end, and I don't want to be sitting that long, you know? And this game is driving me off from that. And like I said, you know, Arkham Knight is the hate child of Rocksteady. You know, it will never live up to its predecessors. It won't. I see the ideas with the new script that they was wanting to do, and then pushing it fully into development, which we got now with this piece of trash game. It's poorly executed. That's why I did these narrations, because I was giving you guys my version of the story with the writings of the original script. Like, this was literally supposed to be the last Batman game as Bruce Wayne. It really was. Now, would there have been another Batman game? Probably prior to this one if they would have done it the original way. Yeah. It depends on what you're a fan of. To where some people may have followed the comics or followed the Arkham or the Dark Knight Returns movie, to where, you know, he did fake his death. He does go underground, and then a new Batman arises, which you one can debate, you know, who would end up being that new Batman, because we don't really know. We don't really know. So, you know, as far as we're concerned, that actually could have put Terry McGinnis in the new Batman game. To where, from what we know right now, there's no Batmobile, there's a Batbike, there's a new Batman. And it's supposed to be his son, Damian Wayne. And honestly, I don't want to see a Damian Wayne game. Give me Terry McGinnis. Like I said, it's supposed to be out in 2020, so they have about, 18, 19, even now. It's almost about 4, maybe 3.5 years to kind of change some things, but it's too soon. It's really too soon. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see another, Arkham game. I don't. And it will never live up. Like I said, it's not going to live up to its predecessor. It's not going to be as good as Arkham City. It just is not going to be that brilliant. So, I don't know when. I'm going to put it like this. This is going to be, like I said, this is the last one for a while. Does not mean I'm quitting it, because I'm not. I'm going to take a break from it till I feel like I'm ready to come back to give you guys more of the gameplay. Right now, it's just driving me away from it, and it's like I said, it's all over the place. It doesn't know what it wants to be, and as much as I'm a fan of the Joker shit in this can go. Like I said, so much of this can go, and that's why I was doing these narrations, man. Like, giving you guys my version of the story mixed with the original script, like I keep saying. And do I feel like the next Arkham game that's going to come out in the next several years is that going to Either that's gonna save Rocksteady, or it's gonna destroy the Arkham Knight franchise games for later future developments. I think it's gonna ruin it because they chose Damian Wayne as the new Batman. I think it's gonna ruin it, but I hope they change the character to Terry McGinnis. And I understand the new game in that is set in Gotham, but in like in a ghost city, not a ghost town, but in a ghost city where everything's like shut down, things are abandoned, falling apart. Wayne Towers is destroyed, abandoned. There's like empty roads. You're almost riding on the countryside from leaked images from what I have been told from a lot of people's been reporting on, you know, on YouTube. You know, a lot of the other big time gaming channels and Warner Brothers Montreal is also involved in this. Yeah. It's too soon for this. So the real question is,
That's it, my darling.
do we want another Batman Arkham game? I do not want another one at all.
You are.
I don't. They should have just left it alone. But who knows? Maybe this new one, maybe they're making some changes. Maybe they are. I don't know. I hope that it will save the franchise at least. I do.
It's like they're
But
immune to
if
pain.
it ruins it,
I need to
then
make sure they stay down.
hey, Rocksteady, time to put Batman to rest. You guys got other characters, man. You guys can choose from that people want to see. You know, give us a Justice League one if you want. You know, give us a Superman one if you want. Make them overpowered. Who cares? Make them overpowered. Give us a Green Arrow one. There's, like I said, there's other characters, man, that you can do, not besides Batman. I know Batman's the most popular character in the DC universe that really brought DC to the riches it is today. I know that. Batman made DC. I understand he's the coolest, baddest ass guy. I get it, you know, like I say, he's one of my heroes, you know, he's, you know, really great, but this game and just how it was written so much just really drives it away. It doesn't know what it wants to be. And too many things just going on where I'm taking a break from this game. Right now, I'm playing throughout the side missions to get those done. So when I come back, it'll be nothing but story mode for us. But, you know, whenever that's going to be, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not in no rush to begin a new game right away. But, you know, I'm out. And like I said, it's going to be the last one probably for a while. And